Whether it's an insect that looks like a flower or one that's like a furry caterpillar, the animal world has fascinating and unique creatures. While their appearances might seem strange to us, they are a testament to the incredible adaptability and evolution of life forms on our planet. Each has found its niche and survival strategy, ensuring their continued existence in the ever-changing world they inhabit. This time, stay with us, as we are looking at 10 of the weirdest-looking insects in the world. Commonly found in North America, Arilus cristatus, also known as the North American wheelbug, is a species of large assassin bug. It is one of the largest terrestrial true bugs in North America, reaching up to 1.5 inches in length in its adult stage, with a characteristic structure of the wheel-shaped pronotal armor. Despite its very shy nature, residing in leafy areas and hiding whenever possible, this bug is actually a fearsome predator, where they would prey on caterpillars and beetles by piercing their beak into its prey to inject salivary fluids that dissolve soft tissue. Because most of its prey are pests, the wheelbug is actually considered beneficial for humans. Inhabiting tropical forests in Mexico, Central America, and South America, Fulgora Latinia is truly a strange-looking insect with a long protuberance at its head, giving it common nicknames like alligator bug or peanut bug. As weird as it seems, this strange appearance has a purpose at least. This head is used to be knocked against hollow tree to create vibrations for mating. In addition, it also aids this insect to camouflage itself like a little bump on tree barks while staying still. But when attacked, this insect would protect itself by displaying large yellow fake eyes on its hind wings to frighten the aggressor, and releases a foul-smelling substance. Endemic to the upper Amazon basin, the Spiny Devil Katydid is truly one impressive insect. While most katydids are herbivores and depend on camouflage or mimicry to evade predators, this omnivorous katydid tends to have strong predatory tendencies while hiding among the leafy tropical trees where it lives. It would use its prickly front legs in self-defense and capturing other insects. Even though this insect does not have teeth, it is able to shred flesh with its sharp mouth parts. And unlike most katydids, this one can easily break human skin with its bite. The scorpion fly is a strange-looking insect that is found in gardens and hedgerows and along woodland edges, particularly among stinging nettles and bramble. It has a long, beak-like projection from its head that is used to feed, where it would scavenge on dead insects and frequently steals the contents of spiders' webs. As strange as it seems, this insect truly lives up to its name by sporting a scorpion-like tail, which the male uses in courtship displays. Adults typically mate at night, but mating can be a dangerous game for the male, who might easily be killed by the female. Because of that, the male would usually present the female with a nuptial gift of a dead insect or a mass of saliva to placate her before mating, the equivalent of a box of chocolates. The Dobsonfly has the biggest pincers of any insect on the planet. Checking in at close to 4 inches long, the male Dobsonfly is also one of the biggest insects in North America. The major drawback of having such major biting mouthparts is making them actually bite. Because of insufficient muscle power, the insect doesn't have the ability to get those gigantic chompers to do any real damage. The female, on the other hand, is a force to be reckoned with. Also huge, she has short, strong mandibles that can give you a nasty pinch if you mess with her. There can't be many things in life that suck as much as being born for the sole purpose of having your head used as a door. Yet that is the hand that life deals to some turtle ants, also unflatteringly known as doorhead ants. These ants live in the rainforests of the Americas and usually belong to polymorphic species, meaning that certain castes within the colony exist for certain specific purposes and have unique bodies specially designed to fulfill this role. These ants typically make their homes in tunnels dug by beetles in trees, meaning that there will often be several entrances already in place. So in order to stop intruders from coming in, doorhead ants will hide inside the tunnels with their flat heads facing outwards, making it virtually impossible for predators to get into the colony. Native to the tropics of Asia, but have spread into other parts of the tropics, the comical-looking cross-eyed planthopper is truly a cartoon character in real life. Its dramatically long wings also aid in its hysterical appearance. In addition, this insect is definitely something that can speak to us without actually speaking. In fact, one look at it, you can already hear pip-squeak-type voice coming out of this bugger. However, appearance aside, this insect is actually known to feed on the sap of numerous plants, where their sucking habit can make them vectors of plant viruses and phytoplasmas. Found in tropical forests all over the world except Europe and Antarctica, the Brazilian treehopper is an insect that sports a headdress worthy of a royal wedding. The purpose of these bizarre helicopter-like orbs is still something of a mystery. And sexual selection is out of the question because both males and females are endowed with these balls, so to speak. Instead, scientists suspect that these structures evolved to mimic the handiwork of parasitic cordyceps fungus that invades the bodies of ants and then bursts out of them, creating similar structures sprouting from the deceased insect. So, the Brazilian treehopper is left alone because no predator wants to risk accidentally eating the same fungus. Found in Australia and Southeast Asia, Creatonotos ganges, or Australian horror moth, is definitely a creature that can make your skin crawl. The male of this moth species has long, furry antennae and an interesting feature on its abdomen called coromata. The structures they are responsible to secrete pheromone in order to attract mates. Interestingly, the amount of pheromone produced and the size of the coromata which produce it are dependent on the diet that the moth experienced as a caterpillar. If the larval diet contained pyrrolizidine alkaloids, then the coromata become large and the male will release up to 400 micrograms of hydroxydenadal. But if it does not, the coromata do not grow large and no scent is produced. Found in Cameroon in Central Africa, the dragonhead cricket is truly unique with its appearance that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. However, there is very little known about this stunning species as it is rarely studied or kept in captivity. But it has been observed to be omnivorous with well-developed predatory behavior where it would actively attack and devour smaller insects. And its strong jaws can definitely cause some pain to humans as well.